music.
What is going on, my true family out there? Today, someone had asked me to do a song called Acura Integurl by Frank Ocean. So I'm gonna lay that out for you all. Well, they didn't ask today, they asked before, but let's get into it. I'm gonna play the song for you first, and then I'm going to show you how to play it. Let's go. Sounds like this. Just repeats and repeats and repeats. So it's basically one big loop, and the loop consists of 3 parts. So you know, it shouldn't be too hard, but before I get into this, I want to show you part 1. So I'm going to show you part 1, then part 2, and part 3, and these should be set. So let's get into it. Part 1 is going to sound like this. That's part 1. So in part 1, your right hand wants to do, that is a D flat, B natural, B flat, A flat, D flat. Okay, so okay, and your left hand is gonna do a B natural and a G flat. So it's gonna go, okay? So when your right hand hits the D flat, your left hand hits a B natural. Then when your right hand hits a B natural, your left hand hits a G flat. And then it goes, so it's, okay? Then you're gonna go, your right hand's gonna hit a G flat and an A flat. And when your right hand hits this A flat, your left hand's gonna hit an A flat. So it's gonna go. So to get there, it sounds like this. Okay? And then your right hand's gonna go. Okay? That is a D flat, B natural, B flat, A flat, E flat. Okay? And when your right hand does, your left hand does a D flat, A flat. It's gonna go, okay, slowly. Okay? So to play it to that part right there, it's gonna sound like this. Right hand's gonna hit a G flat, A flat, and then you're gonna go. Then your left hand's gonna hit a E flat, B flat. Okay, so you're gonna go. Then your right hand's gonna hit a F, A flat, F, G flat. Then your left hand's gonna hit a D flat. So it's, okay. So let's play up to that part real slowly. Right hand's gonna hit a A flat, and your left hand's gonna do an E flat, B flat. Okay, so you're gonna. Then your right hand's gonna hit a F, A flat. Then it's gonna tap a F and an A flat together. Then it's gonna hit a G flat, and it's gonna hit a D flat. That's gonna finish it off. So it's gonna go. 1. Let's play up to the end, all the way through the end. Okay, one more time slowly. Part 2. So that's part 1. Try to get that part down before you move on to part 2, because if you start just going through it, you might get a little confused because they're all kind of similar, all the parts. So get part 1 down, lock it down, and then let's go into part 2. Part 2 is going to sound like this. Okay? So part 2 starts off with a A flat in your left hand. Not an A flat, with a G flat in your left hand. And then your right hand goes just like the start of part 1, which is a D flat, B natural, B flat, A flat, D flat. So it starts off because your left hand is gonna do that B natural in the G flat. So it's gonna, okay? But you gotta make sure you hit this G flat first. Slowly. Okay? Then your right hand's gonna hit a G flat, A flat. And then your left hand's gonna hit this A flat with this A flat. So it's gonna go. Okay? Then your right hand's gonna do a, okay, that's a D flat, B, B flat, A flat, E flat, just like this, just like part 1. And your left hand's gonna do a D flat and an A flat over this. It's gonna go. Okay, so let's get right there from part 2. Okay, then your right hand's gonna do a G flat, A flat. Left hand comes in with an E flat, B flat. Right hand does an F, A flat, F. Left hand hits a D flat. Right hand hits a G flat. So, okay, slowly. Okay, so let's play up to that part slowly from part 2, from the beginning of part 2. Okay, now as you do your left hand's gonna do a B flat, then it's gonna do an E flat and a B flat. Okay, so it's gonna go. Okay, then your right hand's gonna hit an F, and it's gonna hit a D flat and A flat together 2 times. Then it's gonna hit a D flat and a G flat together. So it's gonna go. Okay, so that part, that whole little part right there sounds like. Okay, so I'm gonna play part 2 slowly because that's the end of part 2. So let's play it real slow. That's part 2. Let's learn part 3, and then we'll put it all together. Part 3 is gonna sound like this. that's going to be the end of part 3. So let's get into it. Starts off just like part 1. Sorry, that was my fault. So starts off like part 1. Okay, D flat, B, B flat, A flat, D flat, with a B natural to a G flat. Okay, G flat, A flat, with this A flat in your left hand. Okay, just like the beginning of part 1, with your D flat, B, B flat, A flat, E flat. Left hand does a D flat, A. G flat, A flat. This is where part 3 gets different. Okay, your left hand's gonna do A. So right now we're at. Okay, after this, your left hand's gonna do a E flat, B flat. Your right hand's gonna hit a F. Then it's gonna hit a D flat and an A flat together. Then it's gonna hit an F by itself, D flat, and it's gonna hit a G flat. Okay, so it's slowly. Okay, so let's get to that part. Let's get to that part beginning from part 3. When you're here, after this, your left hand's gonna do a B flat, E flat. Okay, and then your right hand's gonna hit a D flat and a G flat, and your left hand's gonna hit a G flat octave. Okay, and then your right hand's gonna tap a D flat, and your left hand's gonna tap this G flat, the higher one. Okay, so let's play part 3 slowly. It's gonna sound like this. Okay, that's the end of part 3. And then you just go back to part 1. And you know part 1. So those are the 3 parts. Part 1, part 2, and part 3. I hope I explained them where you could understand it, because this song is kind of hard to explain. It's kind of tricky. But those are the 3 parts. And you're going to play them like this. You're going to play part 1, then you're going to play part 2, then you're going to play part 1 again, and then you're going to play part 3. Okay, so it doesn't go 1, 2, 3 and then start back over. It goes 1, 2, 1, 3, and it just keeps doing that. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. So that's how you're gonna play the parts. You're gonna play part 1, then part 2, then part 1, then part 3, and just take each part slowly. Learn one part, really focus in on it. Pause the video, rewind, pause, rewind till you get that part done. Then learn part 2, pause, rewind, part 3, pause, rewind, and then put it all together. So I hope that really helped. I'm trying to get to all the requests that I'm getting, so keep giving them to me. I am going to try to get to every single one, except for some of the ones that's like really simple. I mean really, really simple. You'll know if it's too simple. But I mean, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Like, comment, do all of that good stuff. Email me if you want to. I respond to all my emails. Thank you. Take it easy.